This season, this is the season that you've been waiting for. God says you're going to experience my favor in this season. God says don't be afraid. Don't get impatient. Don't get impatient with me. God says this is the season you're going to see it.
See, the thing about it is we get these walls, we see these walls, and we are intimidated by these walls. But the walls was built because of us in the first place. Why are you scared? Why are we intimidated by the very thing created out of fear of us?
Son, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. What you've been waiting for, God says it's about to happen. God says what you've been praying about, it's about to happen. God says what you've been praying for me to release, I'm about to release it in your life.
It would have been no walls if Israel, if they weren't as powerful as they were. It would have been no walls if they did not possess the land in the first place. It would have been no walls if they were not scared of who they knew the land belonged to. Why do we get intimidated by the walls that was created in fear? Because the power is on the inside of us. The power does not dwell in the land until I step in there. Do not get intimidated by the land because the land has no power until I arrive.
When God says this is the year of breakthrough and the suddenly, that means you have grace and favor for that thing. This is the season that this thing is going to happen. That means you don't have to be afraid to take the risk or be obedient to God, because you don't have to be worried about disappointment in your life, because God says this is the season that it happens. So you got to say there's a season for everything. Did you know there's a season to plant? There's a season for things to be fertilized. There's a season for things to grow. And see, when you plant in the right season, that means you have the grace to experience the growth in your life. See, God says this is that season, so you don't have to be worried about the person next to you. If you give God praise right now, God says, I'm going to release it because this is the season for release. So whatever you do, God says, you're not going to be disappointed. God says, you got to defeat your discouragement. God says, I'm going to release what I said you can have.